especially for updates on agriculture, food, commodities, and without food, there is no great nation.
Welcome to Global Morning.
The death toll from flooding.
Most time our politicians just bring in policies too, for sure.
We have several more stories.
The legislature was carefully crafted to
22.2% inflation rates as of April this year. What does that say about where we are as a country?
I think Nigeria has resorted to being resilient.
Before you call the police station, before they even leave, they'll take permission from
I don't think there's really anything on ground to improve.
The struggle as to strike.
The Minister of Education volunteered and said, give me 2 weeks.
It was a lie. The president never gave me any deadline.
Hey, it's a wonderful Saturday. A weekend is here. Finally, for those of us joining me who thought he was never going to come. I know for many people, started yesterday actually, like they say, a good weekend begins on a Friday. And here we are this Saturday morning. A bit of a different vibe, little or no politics. Just so we can unwind and allow ourselves breathe. I'm Uyagbo Mofwegbe, and it's good to have Juma Manson on the show this morning. No, I was going to say something before that. I'm sure it's something we can talk about in the course of the show this morning.
Did you just call me Juma?
No. I know. Your name is Juma Manson. Well, it's good to see you as always.
Good morning. It's good to see you, Uyagbo Mofwegbe. Right. You see how I pronounce your name so smooth.
My dad will be proud of you.
Your dad will be proud of All right, good morning to each and every one of us out there. How you all doing? Yes, it's Global Morning Weekend, and it's great to grace your screen this beautiful morning, and I'm happy to be here. Let's thank God for life. Right. God is faithful. Whatever is happening, let's just be grateful for life. We just take a chill pill. Right. They say today is always for weddings, weddings, celebrations, graduations are happening today.
People are doing housewarming.
Housewarming. People are just chilling today, resting today. What are you doing today? Like we're here in the studio right now.
Yes, so for some people it's shopping too. They say my week is so full, so Saturdays are basically for shopping between morning and say afternoon.
Yes, it is.
Things like that. Especially given where we are now economically, a lot of persons want to do bulk shopping because you don't know what the price will turn out to be by tomorrow morning.
Exactly.
Things like that. But whatever you do, just make sure that you minimize work. Again, that depends on what kind of work you do. You can see Juma and I were dressed down today.
Yeah.
Because we also want to take off a bit of some pressure.
Exactly.
Right? Not unnecessarily burden ourselves. Things like that. So do so for yourself, as they say in Pidgin Parlance, problem not the finish.
Problem not the finish. Very true, very true. Just take a chill pill and relax. A lot of Nigeria, I think we don't talk about stress. We don't talk about stress enough. People are going through a lot of stress. Sometimes when you have that pounding headache, and then you just wonder what's happening, you need to just relax. Not all the time you take a medicine for it. Sometimes you need to just lie down, put your head back, and relax, take a deep breath, and everything is going to be fine. So let's try and minimize, if we cannot take it out completely, but just minimize the way we stress ourselves. We go all out, so just calm down, be calming down, according to that little boy that said that.
We have to be calming down. Nigeria is such a place. I mean, Juma and I talked about that a little before we got on the show this morning. We don't prioritize certain things enough. Weekend is also a special time to be with your family. You may work on weekends like we are doing right now, but you can still make out that little time. It's not so much about the length of time as it is about the quality of the time, the activities that you bundle into that time. You may spend just 2 hours with your family on the weekend because you're working, because you need to dash out of town. Even when, if you're out of town, thank God for technology. This is 24 years into a new millennium.
True.
You can connect with your family virtually from any part of the world, but you can't forget where you come from. And family is where we all come from. Most of us are able to do the work that we do because we have a family that throws their weight behind us. Some people can't do that because they don't get that needed support in their family. For some people, it will amaze you to know that their biggest support system is their family. For some, it's just their mom, their spouse, their children, their parents, and things like that. So weekend is one wonderful opportunity to ruminate about these things.
And then someone might say, Uyagbo Mofwegbe, are you kidding me right now? With this economic hardship, do you know how I try to balance, how I try to work back to back to put food on the on the table.
For my family.
For my family. You know, family is key. You must make out time. With the way that things are going about, I listened to an interview with a little girl. I was shocked. She says she was out of the house at the age of 15.
That's quite young, an adolescent.
Yes, an adolescent. That she has a boyfriend who is 26. She's out of the house, and her parents expect her to bring money home all the time.
From the boy.
From the boy. And the boy comes and gives money. You see, now that is the kind of society we find ourselves, where immorality is just the norm of the day.
We normalize it.
Oh, we normalize it. And some parents do not put their eyes down when it comes to children. You have to be very careful. This is a very, very critical time. You have to try as much as possible to balance it. And for some parents will tell you, I don't have time. As long as they are full, their stomach is in the pigeon palace, they are belly full. What are we thinking about? Let's not bother. No. You have to bother, because forget the fact that they could become a menace in the society. God will ask you. Well, for the child that you've brought to this world, God will ask you.
Because you're responsible for that child.
You are responsible for that child. You are a guardian. You should be very intentional when it comes to the upbringing of children. It doesn't matter how big or how small you think. And you must explain to the child what values and morals are. You cannot compare how we were brought up and what it is now. For as much as you want to give that child that space to express his or herself, but at the same time, you should draw that line that, hey, for the fact that we're going to be friends, I'm the parent, and you have, this is how life works. I am to guide you to a certain level, so that at a point when you get to a particular level, you know how to differentiate between right and wrong, good or bad. So parents need to step up. That bond, when it comes to family bond, is very important. So we must all try. I don't want to use the word nip in the bud, but that is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. We must nip it in the bud and make out time for family. Very important.
Very important. Part of family is also to cook something, eat something. Chonganama Joseph has always done us proud in that department. In a bit, we're going to see what she has made. One of the things, because she made several this week that ends today. One of the things she has made, she made us proud at the time with pancakes. And then we're going to be looking at a little bit of cookies. Is it cookies or something? She made cookies and brought to the office, and did you have a taste of it? You're blown away. I was working. I was blown away by the. I was like, Annabelle, what's going on? And she was like, no, it's part of what it is. We try to bring our best, but you just stay tuned. Of course, up next, we do not know what she has for us at about now, but I'm sure it's something delicious, tasty, as always, and of course, mouth-watering. And yes, Jumai Manson will not tell you what it is. You have to stay glued to your TV. Just get your pen and paper, relax, and of course, Taste and Texture is up next.
Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
Time check. It's midday. Then it's Midday Discourse. Midday Discourse is a program that covers trending local and international news, current issues, and human-related topics. Join Samuel Odi weekdays 1 p.m. on Global Television. The discussion starts here.
It's time for sports' biggest moments on global television. The headlines, scores, breaking news, and commentaries on sporty events. Talking with the biggest players, strikers, and about the slam dunks and goals, stunning saves, near misses, and upsets. Let's talk about the greatest home runs, comebacks, knockdowns, and victories. Talk sports with the king of sports, Anthony Momodou. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Don't miss out.
Hello, children. Gather around, let me tell you a story. Do you know that stories have a way of captivating the minds of children, bringing fun and imagination to teach them morals? Join Sharon Ajay as she takes you to explore the thrilling and exciting world of storytelling.
I'll be sharing with you our next interesting story.
Tune in every Saturday on Global Television, time 5:30 p.m.
Is the desk on Global Television?
Nigeria. Come join Anthony Momodou on television's most compelling and facts-finding talk live show.
We are the Palestinians. We are the Canaan because
this country gets it right.
Who are these bandits?
It's the Dex on Global Television, where we analyze and dissect storming issues and commentaries in the world's biggest black nation, Nigeria.
Who is being held accountable for this money?
The eyes have it.
We stay and decide policies and reforms on the Dex. Tune in Mondays to Fridays, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Global Television. Let's stay on the Dex.
Global Morning is your ultimate destination for engaging political and economic matters. I am Uyi Agmofwebe.
And don't forget to include social discussions. Tune in every weekdays from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I am Queen Agaba.
For insightful breakfast ideas, business summaries, sports highlights, international and local news perspective, I am Anthony Momodou.
Don't miss the in-depth analysis of current and political issues by the Global Morning team and experts. I am Jumai Manson.
Catch Global Morning here on Global Television. Getting on the action. I am Edikan Michael.
We are
the Global Morning team.
You will love this savory, fluffy, and soft moi moi for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's a simple comfort food classic. Hello and welcome to another episode of Taste and Texture. I'm Fatimi Aboma. Today we'll be making one of the finest and well-known food staple, moi moi and pap. Moi moi is a steamed or boiled bean pudding made from a mixture of washed and peeled beans and onions, fresh red pepper, spices, and often fish, eggs, or crayfish. It's a protein-rich Yoruba food that is commonly eaten across Yoruba land and close regions in West Africa. Pap, which is a corn pudding, is one of the winning meals introduced to babies in Nigeria. It is quite popular and generally known in all parts of the country. The Igbos call it akam, the Yorubas call it ogi, and the Hausas call it koko. It sounds delicious, I know. And now to the ingredients. Beans, fresh chilies, sambo, onions, crayfish, vegetable oil, seasoning cubes and salt, eggs, which is optional, or any delicious ingredients that tickles your taste buds, diced meat, kidney or liver, or anything you can afford. But for me, it's eggs. Delicious are the sounds. Join me while I make it. And now let's make it. To make this mouth-watering delicacy, wash and remove the shaft of the beans. Wash thoroughly. Add your pepper, onion, ginger, crayfish, and blend together until it forms a smooth paste. Add vegetable oil, salt, and seasoning cubes to taste. and add all those ingredients that tickle your taste buds to eat. But for me, I'm using eggs. Mix to combine all ingredients together. Tie in a polythene nylon. Double the polythene nylon. You can use a tin or banana leaves depending on how you want yours. Drop your cooked eggs inside before tying the polythene nylon. Put it in the pots of boiling water, cover and cook until it's done. You can open one to check if it's cooked. Your moi moi is ready. Enjoy with pap, custard, or even gari. Aromatic and scrumptious. I love to have mine with gari. What a delightful meal that's going to leave you swept off your feet. And now let's make our pap. We have different kinds of taste of pap. Custard, guinea corn pap, or the millet pap, soy pap. To make this creamy and silky smooth breakfast porridge, put some lumps of the pap into a sizable bowl. Acclimatizes during preparation, so you should use a bowl big enough to contain the meal in its risen state. Use a spoon to crush the lumps of pap into smaller pieces. Add cool water in small quantities and mix till you have a medium consistency with no lumps. Put a kettle of water or pot of water to boil. Make sure the water is enough. It is better to boil too much water than not have enough water when making your pap. Once the water boils, pour it slowly but steadily in a circular motion into the bowl of pap and stir at the same time. Pouring the hot water slowly and stirring at the same time is very important because this prevents lumps. Once you see the mixture setting, stop stirring and reduce the flow of water you're pouring till your pap has completely set. Set the kettle aside and stir your pap very well. If it's too thick for you, you can add more water, but be careful, else it will become watery. Add your sugar and milk to your taste and enjoy your pap and moi moi. Inviting, huh? It tastes so heavenly and delicious. That's all for now. See you same time next time for another scrumptious episode, Taste and Texture.
Okay, as you can see my reaction, smiling from cheek to cheek. You know that that's one of my favorite food ever, like moi moi on a Saturday morning, like seriously. And of course with the pap that comes with it. And you know the good thing about that moi moi is it's very soft, it's nice. Look at the color. See, I'm describing it on national TV. Mr. Will you help me out? Let me stop this right now.
Well, you want to get me into trouble because I have a soft spot. I don't want to come for moi moi. All right, so I do, and then you bring this pap. You bring.
Oh, and did you see the milk drizzled on the pap?
You understand? So with that, if you serve me that as my only meal for the day, we are good. We will live in peace for the rest of our lives.
Okay, I like the sound of that. All right, that was delicious, mouth-watering moi moi. Please try it out. It's simple. As you can see, the recipe is broken down to you with the beans and all of that. It's very simple to make. You should have that. You should try it out. It is delicious. All right, moving on to some very serious matter. Not really serious. You know, it's a Saturday, so we have to lighten it up a bit. Of course, we know about the ongoing protest that's happening. Everyone, you know, falsification of so many news going around. People are saying there's going to be hike in food, all of this. Calm down, everything's going to be fine. Right?
It's as simple as that. You know, just yesterday, the IG of police was even hinting at the fact that, again, of course, that's a no-brainer. People have the rights to protest, but the police will do its role, its constitutional role, to ensure that the protest doesn't get hijacked by criminal elements, and those who are also organizing the protests don't take the laws into their hands in whatever ways, you know, things like that. So if there's going to be protests in the eye of the Constitution, that's not a problem. People can protest. Nigeria is not new to protest. Even the president himself 2 days ago said that he is not a stranger to protest. And I told somebody just at about lunchtime yesterday that if there were anything like veteran protester, I'm sure President Bola Tinubu qualifies to be that, because he had his own kind of protest against military regimes in this country. Of course, we know that story. So when the man says he's not need to protest, the facts are there, all right? But then that's because protests is by nature the right of humans as enshrined in our constitution.
Fundamental human rights.
Exactly, and all of that. And the president also said something that stuck out for me and many Nigerians, that look, while I did my own protests, I didn't bring violence into it.
Exactly.
In other words, the president is one way or another saying that you can demonstrate and air your grievances and just conduct yourselves in a way and manner that does not also infringe on other people's rights. But that's the problem. They say in law that where your rights stop, that's where someone else's rights begin. So we've got to put all of this in perspective. And I think the police so far have done an amazing work, saying that even if you want to protest, but please be sure that you're orderly about it and you do not in any way commit an infraction. And the police also have a constitutional duty, to protect those who are demonstrating peacefully.
Very true.
And of course, deal decisively with those who want to, as it were, exploit this as an opportunity to cause mayhem, chaos, and of course, do things that are untoward.
Exactly. Right. You all said, for as much as protesting is a fundamental human right to express one's grievance, but you can do it in a polite manner, in a way that the message is being passed and not twisted into something else is very important. And I like the fact that you mentioned that the police will deal, and of course the armed forces of Nigeria will deal decisively with individuals who want to turn this process and make it a menace in the society, which is unwanted, to create that gap or infringe hurt or pain to individuals when it comes to lives and property. It's very important that we're aware that yes, you can protest, no problem, as long as you're doing it in a very peaceful manner and well coordinated. Very important.
So simple as that. So we're hitting a quick break now, everyone, so we can bring you newspaper headlines on the program this morning. It's a Saturday, so many of the papers will have some sort of light stories for people to relax and also cut out time to do a bit of a reflection this Saturday. So we'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll bring you all of that and more.
Stay tuned.
Global TV concept is the emerging, brand that everybody must watch. So I subscribe, and I'm prescribing that we must all be ready to begin to watch Global TV.
So keep watching Global TV, especially for updates on agriculture, food, commodities, and without food, there is no great nation.
So please watch Global TV because it's going to change your life.
With every government and introduction of new policies, businesses of all kinds and sizes seize the opportunity to evolve and redefine themselves. Business Point on Global Television is where we follow the money and put the facts and figures right in front of you. Watch Business Point every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. as Kikelamo Okeri tracks all the latest developments across critical sectors. Business Point, this is business. Global Morning is your ultimate destination for engaging political and economic matters. I am Uyi Agmofwebe.
And don't forget to include social discussions. Tune in every weekdays from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I am Queen Agaba.
For insightful breakfast ideas, business summaries, sports highlights, international and local news perspective, I am Anthony Momodu.
Don't miss the in-depth analysis of current and political issues by the Global Morning team and experts. I am Jumai Manson.
Catch Global Morning here on Global Television. Getting on the action. I am Edikan Michael.
We are
the Global Morning team.
Get ready for it. Inside Today brings you issues relating to family, peer pressure, drugs, substance abuse, societal and topical issues making rounds. Join Juma Manson on Global Television Monday to Thursday and it repeats every Friday. Time 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Don't miss out. Time check. It's midday. Then it's Midday Discourse. Midday Discourse is a program that covers trending local and international news, current issues, and human-related topics. Join Samuel Odi weekdays 1 p.m. on Global Television. The discussion starts here. In an ever-busy world, the increasing challenge of keeping track of health matters can be extremely demanding. Follow the latest health tips and trends on Health Guide on Global Television on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Health Guide on Global Television. Put your health first.
Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, a show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
Let's turn to the papers real quick, beginning with First News this morning. We'll begin with a headline that is adjacent the nameplate of First News with a picture of Dele Momodu, publisher of Ovation magazine. It says, "You caused it all." Dele Momodu blames Tinubu for Nigeria's woes, warns against dictatorship. U.S. election, Obama endorses Kamala Harris. Of course, we saw that coming. Just that was not going to happen if Biden had insisted to stay in the ballot. All right. End bad governance. Consider alternative means of expressing grievances. Can urges Nigerians. Economic reforms. I have no cabal or sponsors to compensate. Tinubu declares. All right, and then the big story here says Tinubu's dilemma, fear or caution behind efforts to halt August's protests. Foreign mercenaries involved in planned protests, says IGP, asks protesters to submit their names, contact details to police. I'm trying to, the whole of yesterday, I was trying to wrap my head around this. Naira depreciates to 1,610 to the dollar in parallel market, so which means we're experiencing another weakening of the Nigerian currency again. So much more work on that front, obviously. But let's take a look at The Guardian for you, and Juma has those details.
Yes, on The Guardian, below The Guardian says development commissions without developments. And here it says big story on page 4 and 5 of The Guardian. Region's citizens languish amid proliferation of political SPVs. And still in The Guardian, below that caption, it says, planned protest, military warns against violence as DSS reveals plot to cause chaos. And still on The Guardian, we have Nigerians petrol import from Malta surges by 342% to $2.08 billion. And still on The Guardian, we have TUC insist on May 1st, 2024 date for new minimum wage. Okay. I want to believe that's a mistake. May 1st, 2024.
Yeah, they have a point. It's not a mistake. Their argument is that these negotiations has started before that time.
Okay, yes.
So it has to be backdated.
Okay.
Right, that's the point.
Okay. Well, here it says responders recover 5 bodies, rescue 5 others in Lagos building collapse, and that you can see on page 9. Tinubu, Igbo Nation, others mourn demise of Wanyanwu at 82, and that you can see on page 3. Still on The Guardian newspaper here, we're still looking at some very interesting stories on The Guardian, and it says here that a very big caption below, it says, federal government best 10 billion to oil theft, invest 10 billion vandalism, and is 7 months. And here it says NCS intercepts 7 containers of codeine syrup worth over 11 billion naira. And that's it on The Guardian. Please go out and get your Guardian newspaper to get more info on the stories. Nigeria News Direct is what we turn to next for headlines for you. We begin with the headlines above the name mast of the paper this morning. A picture of Ademola Adeleke, the governor of Osun State. Some people say the dancing governor, right? Okay, it reads, food security, Osun government acquires 72 new tractors to boost production. That sounds like Osun is following the lead of Niger State in this regard. ITU ranks Nigeria high in digital transformation readiness. And bad governance protest, DSS alleges anarchy plots as Lagos government denies Oro festival involvement. H1 review, Tinubu's government still on course to reduce feed prices, lift millions out of poverty. That's Edo, Minister of Finance. They're talking. 3 riders are attached to that headline. Dumps Ways and Means as FG targets FX from diaspora with issuance of $500 million security August. Says 600,000 households beneficiaries of direct transfer program this week alone. What's more, right corner of News Direct, PCN shuts 571 illegal pharmacies, medicine shops in Bauchi. Let's take a quick break now at this point for you. This is just the first half of the paper review. We'll bring you the rest of the papers after this break. Please stay with us.
For an insightful idea that takes the center stage and the conversation that gets beyond the headlines, to explore the lasting impact of political decisions, Big Talk got you covered. From policy debates to geopolitical insights, from thought-provoking discussions to actionable insight.
What is the real responsibility of government?
Big Talk delves deep into the heart of the matter. Join us weekdays on Global Televisions from 6:30 p.m. for a reverting journey into the heart of politics, where we dissect issues shaping our society.
With every government and introduction of new policies, businesses of all kinds and sizes seize the opportunity to evolve and redefine themselves. Business Point on Global Television series where we follow the money and put the facts and figures right in front of you. Watch Business Points every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. as Kikelamo Okeri tracks all the latest developments across critical sectors. Business Points. This is business.
Are you ready to be entertained like never before? Get ready to dive into the latest and greatest entertainment news in lifestyle, music, movies, birthday celebration, and so much more. All on Entertainment Circle on Global Television. From the hottest red carpet event to exclusive interviews with your favorite stars, we've got you covered. Stay up to date with the latest trends and news from the entertainment world, all in one place. Tune in every Saturday by 1 p.m. with Chung Annabelle Joseph on Global Television.
In an ever-busy world, the increasing challenge of keeping track of health matters can be extremely demanding. Follow the latest health tips and trends on Health Guide on Global Television on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Health Guide on Global Television. Put your health first. Get ready for it. Inside Today brings you issues relating to family, peer pressure, drugs, substance abuse, societal and topical issues making rounds. Join Jumain Manson on Global Television Monday to Thursday and they repeat every Friday. Time 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Don't miss out.
Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, the show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
Time check. It's midday. Then it's Midday Discourse. Midday Discourse is a program that covers trending local and international news, current issues, and human-related topics. Join Samuel Odi weekdays 1 p.m. on Global Television. The discussion starts here.
Get a shot in, squares it, into the back. It's time for sports' biggest moments on Global Television. The headlines, scores, breaking news, and commentaries on sporty events. Talking with the biggest players, strikers, and about the slam dunks and goals, stunning saves, near misses, and upsets. Let's talk about the greatest home runs, comebacks, knockdowns, and victories. Talk sports with the king of sports, Anthony Momadou. Weekdays, 10 a.m. Don't miss out.
Beautiful work from the wingers. Hello, children. Gather round, let me tell you a story. Do you know that stories have a way of captivating the minds of children, bringing fun and imagination to teach them morals? Join Sharon Ajay as she takes you to explore the thrilling and exciting world of storytelling.
I'll be sharing with you our next interesting story.
Tune in every Saturday on Global Television, time 5:30 p.m.
Is the desk on Global Television?
Nigeria, come join Anthony Momadou on television's most compelling and facts-finding talk live show.
We are the Palestinians. We are the Canaan because
that this country gets it right.
Who are these bandits? It's the Dex on Global Television, where we analyze and dissect storming issues and commentaries in the world's biggest black nation, Nigeria.
Who is being held accountable for this money?
The eyes have it.
We stay and decide policies and reforms on the Dex. Tune in Mondays to Fridays, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Global Television. Let's stay on the Dex.
Global Morning is your ultimate destination for engaging political and economic matters. I am Uyi Agmofwebe.
And don't forget to include social discussions. Tune in every weekdays from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I am Queen Agaba.
For insightful breakfast ideas, business summaries, sports highlights, international and local news perspective, I am Anthony Momodu.
Don't miss the in-depth analysis of current and political issues by the Global Morning team and experts. I am Jumai Manson.
Catch Global Morning here on Global Television. Getting on the action. I am Edikan Michael.
We are
the Global Morning team.
For an insightful idea that takes the center stage and the conversation that gets beyond the headlines, to explore the lasting impact of political decisions, Big Talk got you covered. From policy debates to geopolitical insights, from thought-provoking discussions to actionable insight.
What is the real responsibility of government?
Big Talk delves deep into the heart of the matter. Join us weekdays on Global Televisions from 6:30 p.m. for a reverting journey into the heart of politics, where we dissect issues shaping our society.
With every
quick break, and we're still on the newspaper review, and we're heading over now to Saturday Punch and giving you some very punchy headlines. Here it says below the caption, it says fuel queues resurface, Abuja, Ogun, others as minister begs for calm. And here it says the caption on the Saturday Punch says, that's the kicker there, it says hardship protest organizers dare federal government insist on August rallies. And you can see that on page 4 on Saturday Punch. And of course the 3 riders there says nobody in the world can stop us, says Northern Group. IG claims foreign infiltration. Youth accuse DSS of freezing account. And it says here, shelve your demonstration. Tantita boss, Tampolo begs organizers. And here it says Lagos bans overnight sleeping at construction site after 5 die in building collapse, which is a step in the right direction. Yes, that is good to save lives, very important. Now, that is, and it says here, Oshun herbalist kills Ghanaian for ritual, blames devil. Now, court jails 125 Boko Haram terrorist financiers. Now, that's all on Saturday Punch. Well, the one that really given that bold caption there that says, I like the fact that construction workers have been banned from sleeping in construction sites because just to save them, because we do not know most of the materials used for building now are not as people are trying to save costs, and then yes, they make things that are not
corners, some standard materials.
You're right, substandard materials. So I think to protect lives and properties, that is that's a step in the right direction.
Right.
And here it says Oshun herbalist kills Ghanaian for ritual and then blames the devil. Can you imagine? Can you beat that? That is so sad. The rate of insecurity that is ongoing when it comes to individuals trying to cut corners, when it comes to going all out just for money. Well, thank God he has been caught, and I hope that the law, he will face the wrath of the law.
Talk of desperation.
Talk of desperation. All right, we're moving on to the Nation Saturday now. Over to you now, Uyi.
Let's look at Saturday Nation for you. Top of the nameplates with a picture of Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi. The caption reads, LG autonomy, chairman, councillors who embezzle funds risk jail. That's the AGO speaking. And then it comes with a rider that says, FG committed to eliminating corruption. Rivers crisis caught stars PDP Damagun from conducting congresses. With the rider, ousted LG chairman accused government of disobeying court judgments. Okay, what we have next? Big story. IGP, foreign mercenaries involved in planned protests. 4 riders, Shetima. This isn't time to protest but solve problems. Traditional rulers can, others ask organizers to pursue dialogue. Tompolo, protest will cause more harm than good. More states, CSOs, youth groups back out of action. And then by the side of it, on the right side of it, says Aduni Ade, my battles with rejection. The lost Miss South Africa contestant under fire over Nigerian roots. Okay, I see the next paper for you. That would be This Day newspaper.
Yeah, This Day newspaper. Above This Day newspaper, it says MAN LCCL laments continuous hike in monetary policy rates by CBN. And below the caption of This Day, it says Kwakwa sold to federal government. Dangote refinery must not be allowed to fall. Now, I totally agree. And here says Sanwo-Olu to investors, bring your business to Lagos for guaranteed returns. And the rider there says state's GDP rises to 41 trillion naira in 5 years. Now the bold caption there says federal government warns planned nationwide protest may lead to anarchy. And we have 4 riders there, and it says SGF minister meets to avert protests. NLC says protests didn't originate from it as Southeast governors Abiodun oppose proposed rally. And here it says APC others stakeholders urge engagement as PDP supports movement against hardship. Dialogue, last rider there says dialogue with protesters, House Minority Caucus urged federal government. And here it says Italian oil giant Eni confirms NUPRC's approval of deal with Orlando. And that's it on This Day newspaper. Go get your Saturday edition to read more on the stories.
Let's move to the Saturday Vanguard now. All right, Saturday Vanguard at the top of the nameplate. Corruption, how Buhari's men stopped investigation of billion-dollar fraud cases. That's Obla. Now, if you follow the news, particularly what we had from our President Muhammadu Buhari in office, you realize that Okon Obla was the one heading the recovery of government assets committee, but that became very controversial, and the rest is history, as they say. All right, still above the main mast, 2024 Olympics, Nigeria begins medal chase. Find all those details on page 16 of the Vanguard. Health, sweet drinks raise bowel cancer risk in young adults. Single blood tests may predict over 60 diseases. Big story, Niger Delta stakeholders to Tinubu, oil subsidy mafia fighting Dangote. What are the riders? They are beneficiaries of subsidy payments working against revival of other refineries so that fuel importation will continue. All right, read between the lines and take action. That's what Niger Delta stakeholders are saying to the president. Stop planned protest. JNI can Pandef Mossop Abdul Razak Enugu youths others beg Nigerians. Say protest no solution to problems. We are not for protests. Our business will be targets. That's Igbos in Lagos. All right. Tinubu making efforts to change things. Tumpolo is the one there talking this morning. But there's also the Weekend Trusts, which is our next paper. All right. Let's take a look at the Weekend Trusts for you just after the Vanguard newspaper this morning.
Okay. And The Weekend Trust. Here it says, and a bold caption there, we can see the cartoon of Dangote just in the middle. We can see what's going on. And it says, Weekend Trust says, Dangote, the untold story. And the writer says how federal government contemplated ban on diesel. And here says, the second writer says, crude swap deal impedes NLPCL feedstock supply to refinery. And below all of that, we have, after gulping 2.5 billion naira, Kano Mass Transit's buses left to waste. And next time, I would prefer to be born in Namibia, not Nigeria. Former Army Chief General Ishola Williams, retired, says that you can find that on page 23. Let's be thankful that we
I mean, whatever it is.
for Nigerians, whatever it is, let's be thankful.
Right.
And please go out and get your Weekend Trust, giving you some very big stories there. And then next, what's the next paper?
That will be our last paper, secondly, on the show this morning. I just to mention that we have a guest, an artist in the house.
Yes, we do. Named Image, and he's here. He's a musician, and he'll be telling us what really inspired him when it comes to the musical path he chose for himself, and of course support system. And we'll listen to his music briefly, and then we'll ask him some questions. So all the ladies gather here because he is one very handsome chap. Gather here. All right, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Global Morning continues.
Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, a show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit! Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, a show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
All right, you're welcome back, and yes, it's still Global Morning Weekend, and like he mentioned, we have a special guest. His name is Image, and he is a musician, a very handsome chap. That's why I said all the ladies gather here, because I will be asking some of the questions you want me to ask. Don't worry, that's how we do it on on Global Television. All right, Image, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to have you on the program, Global Morning Weekend.
Thank you very much.
So, Image, tell me, what's your full name?
Ernest Samuel Obian.
Okay. Are you soft-spoken, or this is just you, or you just try as much as to maintain that balance?
That's the image.
That's the image. I like that. So tell me, Image, what actually motivated you to go into music?
I'll say my mom.
Okay.
You know, when I was a bit younger, then she always used music to console me. So, yeah, she's just part of my inspiration.
She's part of your inspiration. Yeah. So just tell us a bit about yourself. Who is Image, and what's his genre when it comes to music? Just tell us something brief about yourself.
Okay, I'll start with the name. The name Image, it's simply a figure.
Okay.
You know, it's something everybody want to portray. Everybody want to have this, you know, this good image, a good reputation. So image is, you know, a reputation of good music. So that's just my style.
That's your style.
Reputation of good music, yeah, that's the image.
Okay. So tell me, your kind of music, is it rap? Is it hip hop? Is it Naija beats? What is it?
Okay. Mostly I do Afro pop and R&B.
R&B, yeah. Okay.
But I write all the songs to both, mainly for now.
Okay.
Afro pop, R&B.
Okay. What state are you from?
Cross River State.
Cross River. I'm surprised you don't have that accent. What happened? God was he took time.
Yeah.
God took time. All right. So tell us, who's your role model?
Okay, I'll start with Two-Face Idibia.
Okay.
Yeah, he's inspired me a lot, and my mom.
And your mom. You know, people say now in Nigeria, people prefer to go into these arts when it comes to music, when it comes to dance, when it comes to everything aside education. How do you create that balance?
Okay. Well, music actually it's education on its own. So, you know, as an artist, you do more of your research. So doing that research, it's part of studying. So I go out, I pick words, I see things, I try to put them together. Then I make it out music.
Okay. Now, can you do like a small freestyle for us? Let's hear you out, because your voice is so subtle. So I'm sure it's a nice voice. Before we watch a little bit, a clip of your music video.
Okay. Baby, me I love you, die. It's so crazy. If you leave me, I feel by. You're one of a kind. Girl, you make me feel so shy.
Oh, wow.
You mess with my mind. Me I no fit leave you alive. Oh, girl. Girl, you did my brain, and I can feel the emotion. You drive me insane. Don't blame me, no nation. Ooh, girl, loving you always.
Oh,
love take control. You my destiny. Ooh, girl, your body too pure for me. I mean, oh girl, I swear you're too short for me. I've been really thinking about you. Damn, I don't really know who's got you. I mean, like, goddamn, 'cause you drive me insane. I'm losing control. Oh no, you be like I sniff cocaine. Let love take control.
Okay. All right, imagine the house. Let love take control. Oh my goodness, that was really, really nice. At a point, I thought I was part of you that actually composed this song, because I was like, okay, I think I know the words. Let me hold my. All right, Image, amazing song, amazing freestyle, amazing, really, really nice, really, really nice. So let's just take a small clip of Image song, and let's see what he's all about when it comes to music.
All right,
stay tuned.
Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, a show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit! Are you a food lover? Do you care about your health and nutrition? Are you interested in exploring the diverse culinary traditions from around the world? Then look no further. Introducing Lunch Global on Global Television, a show that takes you on a delicious journey through the world of food, nutrition, and diet. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie, a health enthusiast, or simply curious about the world of food, Lunch Global has something for everyone. Tune in Mondays to Fridays and let your taste bud take you on a journey of flavor, culture, and discovery on Lunch Global. Bon appetit!
Are you ready to be entertained like never before? Get ready to dive into the latest and greatest entertainment news in lifestyle, music, movies, birthday celebration, and so much more. All on Entertainment Circle on Global Television. From the hottest red carpet event to exclusive interviews with your favorite stars, we've got you covered. Stay up to date with the latest trends and news from the entertainment world, all in one place. Tune in every Saturday by 1 p.m. with Chong Annabelle Joseph on Global Television. For an insightful idea.
All them girls of these days ahead, they catch fire. Them fire like bazooka. Them be like Delilah. Me, I be Samson. Me no one lose my dread, oh. I mean them sweetie 16 and figure 80 body. I'm under your anointing. Miracle working body. No, no, no. I mean them sweetie 16 and figure 80 body. I'm under your anointing. Miracle working body. No, no, no. Now she they blow my trumpet banana. Make my head one begin to no, no. She got me screaming, ooh la la, oh no no no. Now she dey blow my trumpet, banana, make my head one begin to no no. She got me screaming, ooh la la, oh no no no. Fine girl, sexy ways, make me crazy. Can you give me shimbaka? Yeah. The way she waka, she like Inyanga, Bibi Kibaka. Make me want to leave Amaka. Amaka disappoints me.
That was how that inspiration came from that role too.
When I give her hand, baby, Congo below.
I had to picture
when I give her back, she says she wants
Okay, that's how you came about with the song. Amazing song, beautiful song. Now, looking at this, when did you start your musical path? When did it start? How young were you when you decided that, okay, fine, this is the path I want to go into, music?
Okay. I would say 11.
11, that's quite young.
But then I know that I just write people's songs, I just love music, I do write people's songs. Then something, try to compose my own song. As I kicked up till now.
Till now. And how about your dad, your mom, your sisters? Did they support you, neck on?
Yeah.
Or was it a bit difficult because they wanted you to go to school?
Yes.
Aha. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that story.
My mom actually loved music very well, but no support. So that's one disadvantage, seeing that the support is not actually there, like finance and all that. She just feel, okay, you need to do something else, just leave the music, just get yourself involved in something else. And music needs money, music needs support, music needs this, that.
Yes, it does.
We don't have all this stuff, so you just need to do something else. But I said, no, this is what I love doing. And ever since then, I've been putting every energy and every effort. So them seeing that, yeah, this guy really mean it. They don't have any reason, they just
gave you that 100% support.
So that's just it.
So now, I know you said you like Two-Face is one of your role models, but who would you want to do a collaboration with?
Okay.
Because he might be listening right now.
Okay.
I want to do a collab with you.
Okay. I like Ruga.
Okay.
I like Kiss Daniel.
Kiss Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, soft tone music. All right, so looking at all of these things now, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Wow, I see myself big, like very big.
Very big. I like very that. Big. I like the aspiration. Now, with your kind of song, I know this is really new, but how acceptance? Have people really accepted your music and like, oh, Image, that's one really nice song. Image, I just saw your song, nice beats, it makes a lot of sense. Have you gotten those kind of reactions from people?
Yeah, I'll start by, at first, normally you get backlash. And if you don't get that, then you're not actually improving. So I've gotten that a lot. But right now, I'm at my peak. So people actually recommend my songs.
Okay. I like that. I like that really. So curiosity for most people who are out there wondering, Jay Manson asks us, calm down ladies, I will ask, do you have any girlfriend?
I'm single.
You're not searching?
Music is my girlfriend for now.
Okay, so ladies, I tried. He says he's single. Music is his girlfriend for now. All right, Image, thank you so much for being a part of Global Morning Weekend with us, giving us nice vibes and all of that. Just best of luck in your musical path, your career. Continue to keep your head up, and I know that, like you say, you see yourself really, really big. But before you go, for someone out there who is trying to come up when it comes to music and he has seen your interview and he has watched your song, what do you want to tell him or her?
I'll tell them to put in every energy and stay focused.
I like that. Put in every energy and stay focused. All right, now with this segment, we have to wrap it up on this particular segment when it comes to the entertainment aspect of Global Morning Weekend. Thank you all so much for being a part. And Weekend, to your fans, what do you want to tell them?
Watch out for me. I'm the next Wizkid. Just watch out for me.
Okay. He says he's the next Wizkid. All right, now Global Morning Weekend continues shortly. And thank you so much, Image, for being a part of the program. Thank you for finding out time to tell us a bit about yourself and, of course, your kind of music. All right, stay tuned. The program continues shortly.
Global Morning is your ultimate destination for engaging political and economic matters. I am Uyi Agmofwebe.
And don't forget to include social discussions. Tune in every weekdays from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I am Queen Agaba.
For insightful breakfast ideas, business summaries, sports highlights, international and local news perspective, I am Anthony Momodu.
Don't miss the in-depth analysis of current and political issues by the Global Morning team and experts. I am Jumai Manson.
Catch Global Morning here on Global Television. Getting on the action. I am Edikan Michael.
We are
the Global Morning team.
For an insightful idea that takes the center stage and the conversation that gets beyond the headlines, to explore the lasting impact of political decisions, Big Talk got you covered. From policy debates to geopolitical insights, from thought-provoking discussions to actionable insight.
What is the real responsibility of government?
Big Talk delves deep into the heart of the matter. Join us weekdays on Global Televisions from 6:30 p.m. for a reverting journey into the heart of politics, where we dissect issues shaping our society.
With every government and introduction of new policies, businesses of all kinds and sizes seize the opportunity to evolve and redefine themselves. Business Point on Global Television is where we follow the money and put the facts and figures right in front of you. Watch Business Point every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. as Kikelamo Ukeri tracks all the latest developments across critical sectors. Business Point, this is business.
Are you ready to be entertained like never before? Get ready to dive into the latest and greatest entertainment news in lifestyle, music, movies, birthday celebration, and so much more. All on Entertainment Circle on Global Television. From the hottest red carpet event to exclusive interviews with your favorite stars, we've got you covered. Stay up to date with the latest trends and news from the entertainment world, all in one place. Tune in every Saturday by 1 p.m. with Chong Annabelle Joseph on Global Television.
You're welcome back, and yes, this is Global Morning Weekend on Global Television, and of course that was an interview with Image. Hope you learned one or two when it comes to music, how we started out and how well it is going. Now at about this point we're going to be looking at a very report that has to do with the train station here in Abuja. Let's stay tuned and listen to what Michael Edikan has in stock for us, and then immediately after that we'll go on 2 or 3 musical break, and then the program continues shortly. Stay tuned.
Abuja Rail Mass Transit is a regional rail transport system in the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. It is a second rapid transit system in West Africa. The first phase of the project connects the city center to Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, stopping at the Abuja-Kaduna Railway Station in Ido, with more than 2,000 passengers boarding per day. The Abuja Metro Station project, which has been idle for years, was commissioned in 2018 by former President Muhammadu Buhari, and on May 29, 2024, President Bola Tinubu flagged it off for commercial operations. According to the design of the rail, the project is to cover a total distance of 290 kilometers and is meant to be developed in 6 phases.
The facilities we have now is modern facilities. We have what we call DMU, diesel multiple unit, popularly called locomotives. And we have 12 DMU, and each DMU consists of 4 locomotives. So, in other words, we have 48 locomotives on ground now. And the tracks, they are, double, gauge tracks. So, and you can see the stations. They are modern stations. So far, so good. We have recorded over 30,000 passengers since we started 30th of May 2024.
The Abuja Rail Transit has a future expansion of Lot 2 from Gwagwa via Transportation Center to Nyanya Karu. Lot 4 is from Kuje to Kashi, with the remaining legs of the transitway in Line 2. Lot 5 from Kubwa via Buari to Suleja. Lot 6 from Airport via Kuje and Gwagwalada to Dobi.
This is actually my first time boarding a train, and I'm so happy and so glad for the federal government to bring this into Abuja, and this is really, really, really a nice experience for me.
The train is clean, and as you can see, the securities inside there are doing their work. The federal government, I will commend them on this particular development because it's a welcome development in the city centers of Abuja. So people who are coming from the Basanjua to the city centers, who are working in the central areas, they find it very, very easy because due to the cost of the transportation now, fuel cost is too high. People cannot actually afford to use their vehicles to go to work every morning. So they are using the means of this fast light rail to go to their workplaces.
Been on board of the train for more than 11 times, and I feel good that the government provide for us a free and reliable transport for everybody.
Or at least on this one, they did very well.
We are already live inside the train, about to move in less than 5 minutes down to the airport, which is the final stop for today's. And of course, the experience right here, the passengers already boarding, is quite electrifying, giving a lot of commentaries about how they feel about the train. Generally, this is also in a bid by the federal government to cushion a lot of transportation pressure on the residents of the Federal Capital Territory. And we can see the passengers are already boarding, sitting behind and having a feel of what the train really looks like. For some of them, this is the first time, but for others, it has been on operations right from 30th May till today. They have been boarding the train to and fro. And this is also a way of also encouraging the fact that the experience of the train station and the fact that the security right here is also safe for the passengers. The commencement of commercial operations of the Abuja Rail Mass Transit project is to solve the perennial transportation problem in the Federal Capital Territory and its adjoining towns and cities.
The project will also be a reliable alternative to road transport, help alleviate traffic congestion in Abuja, and reduce strains associated with heavy traffic. The light rail system will also provide mobility for residents to access various parts of the city, as well as support social inclusion and provides greater access to employment, education, and healthcare facilities.
Shout boys ain't quantify. A little one bet, couple million must be nice. It must be nice, so I want to yellow Dubai. One lo Yankee, should be private and let fly. You don't like like to publicize all the time. It's horrible for your disguise, it's your demise. You dey cuff fam, you dey drop back, you dey ball, they got bam, they one time, they rush. Now your cross, now your floss. In a minute you go boss, now your loss. Call church, call mosque. Come a shebik, come a god, come a dodge. What did he done? What he ration? What he count and what babes to the marshal? Okay, I dey lock up, I dey mind myself. Make I know they caught up in this wild affair. Daniel song. Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel song.
Bag, $200 million on my one day count out the cash on my bag. She say make a press the meter. Carry a go Zanzibar, Kaloja, yeah. Ejala show them a plaster. Cho show walking in my lolly. I many low and low. Many so far gone. Go, all I'm only. A night for the boys and one for daddy. Mushroom, got in your number, how many pop pass, Nileki, stop it. Show low to fena. Only you the chop, oh, Kubana, oh, body long. Oh, if I me, oh, to musician money.
Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel song. Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel song. No go talk, but you no good though. Try carry face when they pass, I got no look. Who the street twice, you have to see who no book. Who get money pass, not be by who to do so. No go talk, but you no good though. Try carry face when they pass, I got no look. Who the street twice, you have to see who no book. Who get money pass, not be by who to do so. They just want blow now, and they want do show. What shall it profit a man if you no fit pose? They carry you where you don't know. I got no grigo, no grio. Even a woof no free yo. Throwing money like it's confetti. Oh, and let when you go come spend it. If peace of mind, don't they want threaty? By that time I don't come on set. Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel song. Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel song.
Thank you everyone for staying with us here on the program. We just brought a bit of entertainment a while ago. I love the part where you asked him if he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, I was in front of the PC at that time and listening from one end, but once you asked that question, I paid 100% attention.
Everyone.
I was eager to hear what his response will be, because before that you had said all the single ladies should come around.
Got it here.
So I don't know if they now feel motivated to want to say, I'm putting myself forward.
Yeah, really. You know, sometimes we need to act. There's some girls that will be like, oh my God, he's so cute. Let's ask him so that I can be. Look, okay, please let him see me. So I'm just doing all the girls out there, the single ladies out there a favor, you know. Jumai got you. So I had to ask the question, and he says he's single and he's not searching. He's actually, his girlfriend is his music. So girls, sorry about that, but it's okay.
They can still be friends.
Yeah. I say music. All right, that's a good thing about musical careers when it comes to football. You know, back in the day when you tell your parents that I want to become a footballer, I want to become a musician, they say, are you okay?
They say that as some form of waywardness.
Waywardness, unseriousness. That's not the path of that's not the career path. But now, because of the monies, you see a lot of people who are not even educated and they go into such sports when it comes to football, music, dance, and then you're surprised they make millions compared to someone who has gone to the four corners of the educational system.
And probably even bagged multiple degrees.
Exactly. And now you say, okay, when the child says, I want to call you footballer, you encourage that child, oh, please, go be a footballer. But at the same time, like when I interviewed Dauda, the Triple D last week, he said something. He said, for as much as his parents encouraged him, and also with Image, for the fact that they said, okay, fine, you've chosen this career path for yourself, still go to school. It's very important that you understand what it is to be in the four walls of that terrain when it comes to education. You should have something. They can take everything away from you. Your music can be pirated tomorrow.
But that is what lives with you forever.
Forever, and no one can take. They say knowledge is power. No one can take it away. And I am an advocate that school is key. You must, for as much as you want to do whatever you want to do, but you know, education is key.
I used to play a particular game on the Friends Council back in the day. I mean, both of us young boys. So I would come around, grab the pad. Like I told you, I was into Road Rash a lot. But there was another game that was Combat, which I didn't play. But then I watched as other young guys played. So the screen opens with a quote. There is no knowledge that is not power. I can't forget that. All right. This was sometime in year 2000, thereabouts. You know, we're quite young. But the point I get from that is no matter the skill or piece of vital information you have, all right, as you move further into life, into your career path or your journey, whatever that may be, you will find that that residual knowledge will count for something. Now, you mentioned how that whether you're in sports or you're in music or you're just generally a creative, it is good that you get to acquire as much formal education as possible, right? Because of what it does to your mind, not just because you're going to get all A's and all of that. That is good. Like I always tell interns, I say, then of course you have the IT students, the industrial trainees. I tell them, I said, if your motivation for coming to do this IT for 3 months, for 4 months, for 6 months, or even for 1 year, for poly students, is to impress your supervisor. All right, you want to get a B, you want to get an A. I think while that is good on the one hand, on the other hand, it's you short selling yourself, because in the end your supervisor may not be there as you move further into life. Very true. So what you're asking yourself the whole time is, how will I make these 3 months count? In what practical ways will I live here a far different, more different and far better person? Very true. All right, than I came in, that sort of thing. So you must ask that question every other day, all through your time. It's the same thing with all of these things. I remember Zakoji, one of Nigeria's famous actors, was talking one time, and he was talking about how that his son is into music, and he and his wife throw their weight behind him. They support him. It doesn't mean he won't have to go to school. I know somebody who was commissioner in my state once, later became minister, all right, and his son was schooling in an A-list school, what you might want to call an Ivy League college in the UK, but he gave him all the support he needed in music. In fact, he would deliberately look out for people who were doing well in the industry, those who were established enough, got the guy connected to them, put the money, his money where his mouth is, as they say, that sort of thing. Then you go to the US, for example, in most cases, you see parents who are deliberate, intentional about how that you put your child in a college. You are investing even much more in their basketball training, their baseball training, classes. Yes, because you realize that while academics are so important, no doubt about it, this may be the path that will help them write their names in lights in the future. Very true, very true. And like you said, you just said it all. It's very important that wherever you find yourself, you have to make an impact. Right. Whether it has to do with education and whether you have a side piece, when it has to do with music, football, basketball. But you should make it count. Most people just feel I'm doing it. Like when you talk about career path, some people are into some careers because of the money they get at the end of the month. They know fulfillment. But you as an individual must make it count. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. You have to set that goal and make a difference. It's very, very important. And of course, looking at some major issues. Still the process where
I saw someone's status, and and she says they've found the organizers of the protest. It has to do with hunger, corruption. What else? Hunger, corruption,
maybe things around the absence of power, bad roads,
all of that. Yes, of course, that's the main role when it has to do with this particular protest. But as much as people will help bent on going on this protest, please let it be peaceful. There shouldn't be any chaos ongoing, and let it just be a dialogue. For me as an individual, I'm speaking for myself, I do not want any process. I just want a dialogue so that everything can just let there be a balance so that everyone can, because we know how it always plays out. We know, we've seen it from the onset, from the NSAS. We saw how we thought that was going to be a very peaceful demonstration, and what it turned into. It was an international issue. People started intervening from US, all of these things. So I feel there should be a dialogue as quick as possible so that the right things are done and the right things are put in place and checks and balances are met. And we're still on Global Morning, and we're still relaxing and just talking to you all out there. Remember, it's a Saturday. We spoke a lot today. We spoke about family values, morals, very important, family bonds, and of course entertainment. And most Nigerians, when was the last time you went on health check to check what's up with you from top to bottom?
I've done that a couple of times, twice this year. I have, because you see, my philosophy personally, in fact, my conviction is that people have to be in good health. In fact, I call it flourishing health for them to be able to do the best of work. Because once you start feeling ill, you start dealing with ill health one way or another, there's next to nothing you can do in terms of being productive. It takes somebody to have blood to donate blood, as they say. So if you're not well, you can't look out for the next person. So I make it a priority for me and, of course, my family as well.
Very important. Yes, of course. Good health is key. Try as much as possible. Do not self-medicate. We have medical practitioners who can attend to you. And please do not buy over-the-counter drugs. It's really dangerous and detrimental to your health. Have a prescription. It's very easy to be sure on what is up with you. We're going to quickly go on a very, very quick break and talking about individuals who have actually endorsed us and told and intimating you why it's very important you should keep listening to Global Television and what we are bringing to your screen. Stay tuned.
Global TV concept is the emerging, brand that everybody must watch. So I subscribe, and I'm prescribing that we must all be ready to begin to watch Global TV.
So keep watching Global TV, especially for updates on agriculture, food, commodities, and without food, there is no great nation.
So please watch Global TV because it's going to change your life.
Global Television is people's television. It's for the people. They focus on the contents of deliverables.
Watching Global Television, channel 365 on your DSTV, the station to watch for your news and current affairs. Hey! This is Global Television, channel 365 on DSTV, the station to watch for your news and current affairs.
This is Global Television, channel 365 on DSTV, a station to watch for current affairs and other societal news. Keep watching live.
Watching Global TV on DSTV channel 365. Don't touch it now, just watch.
This is Global TV. Keep watching on channel 365 on DSTV station and listening to the latest updates. Yay!
This is Global Television on DSTV, channel 365. Keep watching. Yay!
Frankly speaking, it is now time for Nigeria to see that Global TV has come and has come to stay.
Just 1 year. This is a plus for global television.
My take on global TV presence on DSTV, first of all, I must say is a great feat. And in this new age, it takes technology to take over.
I believe that global TV coming into the arena will change the context of international broadcasting in Nigeria.
But I believe that global TV has come not just to give us anything but the truth and the valued information that we need at hand.
I think global TV presence will make a very great difference among all other channels. Their presence now on DSTV stations is going to make a very lot of difference among others.
Really believe with the pedigree and the reputation Global TV has gathered for themselves for the last 1 year of their being in existence and being in operation, they are really going to change, have a lot of impact on the digital perspective of TV broadcasting.
New height with this new feat, you are actually going to make us proud, especially within the content that you are delivering for the Nigerian people.
I want to enjoy you to join DSTV channels 365 Global TV for smooth, seamless programming, news, information, entertainment. Stay locked down. Enjoy the programming.
Everyone, for your news, entertainment, movies, and also not, tune into DSTV channel 365. You're not going to regret it. Global TV, there you go.
Everyone, for your news and your entertainment, tune into Global TV channel 365 on DSTV. You won't regret it.
Everyone, for your news and entertainment, you can tune into channel 365 on DSTV. You won't regret it.
For your news and entertainment, you can tune in to channel 365 Global TV on DSTV. We got you. You won't regret.
Do well to tune in to Global Television on channel 365 on DSTV.
Tune in to Global Television on channel 365. Stay tuned on DSTV.
Okay, this is the victory lap, as I'd like to call it. It's the last segment of the show today, right? And it's interesting that we always talk about planning our week. We hardly talk about planning our weekend.
That's true.
I don't know anybody around me, all right, who has ever said, "This I'm planning my weekend." What you just hear is, "I have plans."
I have plans.
It's vague. What are your plans? You want to go hang out somewhere? The plans could be where exactly you want to go. What do you want to do? Is you want to go listen to loud music on Saturday evening, or you want to go see a movie that which trailer you had seen during the week?
Yeah, true.
Or the friend you have not met, you have not been with in a while, you want to hang out with them and stuff like that. And then you also ask yourself, what's the budget? Because you can't spend your entire savings on the weekend.
Are you kidding me?
Right. So what's the budget for it? All right. How do you also ensure you don't overstep your bounds?
Exactly.
You enjoy within your safety limits. Exactly, that kind of thing.
Yes.
I think those are some factors we should be looking at.
Those are very important factors one should look at critically when you're talking about the weekend. You know, the weekend entails a lot of finances when it comes to, you have to, if you're going to chill with friends or family, think about snacks, think about drinks, think about a lot of things, think about the spots in which you're going to hang out and play games. Or it depends. It's very, very important we put all of these things in consideration. But at the same time, you don't have to have so much in order to have a nice relaxation time. If you cannot go out, you can get popcorn, just within your means, small thing like that. Now,
no big deal.
No big deal. But as long as you're chilling and you're resting, just take time to rest. Is very important.
I totally agree, because I say that you should be careful how you enjoy, the extent to which you enjoy. So you don't come to work on Monday morning with loose bowels. So you're telling us I ate this, that. I'm saying this and I see Annabelle in my head.
I'm telling you, not that you just mentioned, I'm seeing Annabelle. And if you're wondering who Annabelle is, that's our Lunch Global person when it comes to food. I'm seeing Annabelle in my head also. Let her not come here.
And then you enjoy that by yourself the whole weekend, and then you're coming back on Monday to disturb the whole place.
Exactly.
And tell us of how that your boys are loose, your head is heavy, you feel sleepy. But again, it just shows that we are all in pursuit of trying to find a balance.
Yeah, that is
between the work that we love to do and how we relax away from work, and things like that. Some of us have been trained not to turn our phones off or not to even take calls
at all. Yes,
almost like an iniquity.
Exactly.
Right.
That's true. Well, that's a job we found ourselves in. Most people don't get breaks from Monday to Sundays, back to back, week after week. How do they find that balance? I think we need to get someone who works to tell us how the person creates time for family, creates time. Can that person get married? How has the wife understood or the husband understood that, okay, this is the nature of the job? Like, you always mention, you say to me when on Global One, one of our episodes, you said, it's just like saying to someone, you're getting married to a nurse. You want to get married to you're courting a nurse. And then when you're married to that nurse, you tell the nurse, no, I don't want to see you going for night shift. Are you kidding me right now? As in, hello.
Nollywood drama.
Nollywood drama. All right, we have to draw the curtain at about this time, right? On Global Morning Weekend. Hope you had an amazing time with us. Hope you were relaxed, because that's all about what it is on Global Morning, just to relax you and talk about issues threatening, like the protest, in a relaxation mode. And if we talk about everything on Global Morning Weekend and guests that comes in, right?
That's what it is.
All right. And with that, like I said, we're drawing the curtains. We're wrapping it up. Thank you all so much for allowing us to grace your screen this beautiful Saturday morning. I am Jumai Manson, and my co-host is always cracking me up. What's his name again?
All
right. Have a beautiful morning ahead. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Global Morning.
The death toll from flooding.
Most time our politicians just bring in policies too. For sure.
Incidentally, we have several more stories.
The legislature was carefully crafted to
22.2% inflation rates as of April this year. What does that say about where we are as a country?
I think Nigeria has resorted to being resilient.
Before you call a police station, before they even leave, they'll take permission from.
I don't think there's really anything on ground to improve.
We struggled as to strike.
The Minister of Education volunteered and said, give me 2 weeks.
It was a lie. The president never gave me any deadline.